My distractions finally come to an end this weekend, when I get a whole new array of other distractions. But thankfully it won't stop me from recording more anime previews, because this is the last one. Take a look at the last 4 shows to air this season, except for all the sequels and spin-offs which I don't give a damn about. And I'm here again to let you know what I think of them. Please be kind in the comments, let me know what you think of them as well, let me know what you think of my views, and join me. Because for the last time this season, this is a 2019 spring anime preview, from a different perspective. It's no secret that I like the more cutesy, more moified characters in anime. Especially the anime where we got cute, moified characters doing cute things. And so it should be no surprise that I was quite a big fan of the Strike Witches series when it first started airing. And the second season was also quite good as well. Since then the anime has been going downhill. While I didn't watch a movie, Brave Witches was a shadow of its former self. But the spin-off mangas have actually been very, very nice. The likes of The One Wing Witches, a little spin-off manga based on the 501st. And so imagine my delight when I look at this season's airing list and I see 501st Joint Fighter Wing Takeoff Strike Witches, a series of mini-shorts based on the good bits of Strike Witches. As in, the bits where the witches are just hanging around their headquarters doing funny stuff. Just the cute girls doing cute things, just not wearing trousers. And as you can probably guess from the premise, this is a bunch of anime shorts. It's quite interesting actually. We got 2 shows this year, both airing on Funimation, which looks back at a classic anime series and actually reimagines them as anime comedy shorts. One of those does it really, really well. I'm looking at Isekai Quartet. And the other one is 501st Joint Fighter Wing Takeoff. From the outset you can tell this is a cheaper made anime. The animation is just all repeating itself, and the animation is just all repeating itself. The animation is repeating itself in order to bulk up content, and the content is lacking because you can tell they're repeating stuff to add content to the anime, to make it seem like the anime has got more content because it's repeating itself. And I don't like the fact that it's repeating itself over and over again, because they just seem to want to repeat themselves to add content to the anime. You got the same joke repeated a few times, and the animation quality is absolutely woeful. It's like those old animated GIFs you used to get online, made up about 3 or 4 frames of animation just repeated ad nauseum. The actual animation style as well really does not lend itself to this thing as well. With the likes of Isekai Quartet, it's got a very firm, set animation style. It's very hard, bold lines, but very clean drawn animation. Whereas this just seems ragged and messy. The characters are off model every 5 seconds, and whilst yes, they are showing their personalities we got from the main series, they are caricatures of themselves, even more so than usual. Now I like Strike Witches. I love watching Perrine growl, and watching when girls run around, trouserless, causing chaos, and fighting for Nuri. What I don't like is this. This is just a few minutes of trash, trying to cash in on the former anime success, and it fails miserably. You can find this one airing over at Funimation. Now, stop me if you've heard this before. You got this businessman, is a bit bored, a bit tired of his day job, trying hard to work all day. His friends are going out to drink after work and he's too busy working to go and join them. Trudging home after a daily grind, he's too tired to notice that the lights have turned red. He steps out into the road, and who should be coming down the road but the magical mystery truck-chan. You know, a truck. And bam, he dies. What happens next? If you said he got teleported to another world and reborn as a superhero, you'd be pretty much spot on, because yeah, we've all seen this before. It's a plotline to about half a dozen million anime at this point. It doesn't always have to be Truck-chan. It could be a maniac with a knife. It can be a book in a library. It could be an MMO. It could be an old man of different things. But one way or the other, all these losers get teleported to another world. And once you know it, that's what happens in The Wise Man's Grandchild. As our hero gets teleported to another world as a newborn baby. He gets reincarnated, let's call it. He's reincarnated as the baby Shin. And is raised by a powerful wise man called Merlin. No, sadly it's not everybody's favourite cock wizard. It is just a former hero called Merlin. He raises Shin, teaching him ways of magic. His friends teach him a way of swordsmanship and craftsmanship and all manners of marksmanship. And he grows up to be a fine young man. A fine young man with insanely high power, but a young man regardless. Yet we got a guy from another world, teleported into another world, and suddenly overpowered. Why am I suddenly reminded of Knights and Magic? This really is Knights and Magic, but Magic Edition. just less knights. But there are knights. There's no mecha though, not yet. They'll probably make some. Now all in all, if you've ever seen a show like this, and let's be honest, if you watched anime in the last 5 years, you've seen a show like this already, then you'll know exactly what this is going to be. Main character becomes powerful, gets a harem of cute girls following him, uses his knowledge from another world to increase his magical power and make him the most powerful person in the world. Fight off some kind of demon king at the end of it and win over bird girls. But there is one thing which is this anime's saving grace. Without it, it would have been destined to be down in a pit of redness. There are two things which really make this anime worth watching, if only for a few episodes. And believe it or not, it's a grandparent. Well, the grandfather, Merlin, and his former wife and ex-partner, Melinda. Merlin's very much hands-off nature approach to raising young Shin is fun, especially as it got Melinda just bickering at him every 5 seconds. You can tell they used to be husband and wife, and they are really the most endearing thing about the anime. I just fear that with Shin now having to go to school, because he wants to go to school because he's not powerful enough already, they're going to get pushed onto a back burner, just be comic relief and background, and we're going to move on to the huge array of cute girls he's going to meet. And I can tell he's going to meet a huge array of cute girls because of him a bloody opening. If you do want to join a predictable ride, and don't mind the overpowered nature of the main character, you can catch a wise man's grandchild airing over at Funimation. There seems to be a theme for today, doesn't there? Because Nakano is an overworked and underpaid salaryman, and he's down in his luck. He's got a dead-end job, all his colleagues just shove all the job onto him. He's truly negative and hopeless. He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, and there's a grim aura surrounding him. Thankfully, his efforts have not gone unnoticed, as the heavens have seen the black clouds that surround him, and they deem fit to intervene. But how, might you ask? Well, we get a volunteer, as the ever-helpful Senko-san descends to Earth. In The Helpful Fox, Senko-san, the main comedy of Senko-san, really comes to light when Nakano comes home from work and opens the door to find a cute fox girl in his kitchen cooking him dinner. And what would you do if you were a single businessman down in his luck and come home to find a very cute girl cooking you food? You'd be in disbelief, you'd think you got the wrong room. But no, it turns out that, yeah, there's this cute, innocent young maiden cooking him food in his kitchen for some reason. He eats it, it's heavenly, and she introduces herself. She is an 800-year-old fox demigod who's been sent to Earth to help him, to be helpful, because he deserves it. They shouldn't be so negative. She's there to heal his exhaustion, to make him feel loved, and all in all, just be cute. She's definitely soothed my soul a little bit, although seeing a fox so soon after spending so much money and not getting to Mamo is another thing entirely. Damn you, fate go. But hopefully the fox gods will shine down on me by watching this anime more, because watching Senko is truly a soothing experience. She's cute, she's wonderful, she's caring, and more than ever, she's got the most wonderful tail. I mean, any kind of animal girl has to have some kind of tail, unless it's an animal girl without a tail. But with a fox, a tail is ever so much more important. And Senko's tail is absolutely wonderful. It's so fluffy and plump, and I swear it's erogenous zone. But thankfully they don't dwell on that point. You see her feeling a little bit of impact from playing around and fussing her tail. Then again, who wouldn't want to play around and fuss her tail when it's that fluffy and wonderful and just sparkling and just right there, wagging its way in the background? After watching the last two shows, I actually really needed to sit down and enjoy Senko-san, just to calm myself down. It'll be the perfect response to a hard day of work, just like Senko really. This one's worth watching, even if you don't worry too much about the storyline. You just sit back and relax and note in the loving knowledge of Senko's tale. You can find this one over at Funimation. There's only one real response to a final show this season, Sarazanmai, and that is this. Bloody hell, that really was a Kanehiko Ikuhara anime. Because, yeah, it's an Ikuhara anime. And if you've seen any of his previous works, then you'll have already know exactly what this is. Welcome to a wonderful, wacky world of Ikuhara, with signs and imagery leading you into a certain path, lie everywhere in the world, Style, but no substance. Mysteries and innuendo, which are all as open as the legs of the mysterious people that he just randomly throws in the street. Cardboard cutouts for all minor characters who just wander around in the streets doing nothing. And also, randomly transforming into weird little animals. This time it's Kappa. Magical transformation sequences, which are over the top. And literally pulling the story out of one's arse. Because yeah, this is a story about magical Kappa, who transforms 3 young people into Kappa, and they fight off strange, weird fetishes, and fight them off by pulling things out of their arse, and then shoving it into their own, and Ikuhara. Look, if you've seen Yurikuma, if you've seen Penguin Drum, you know what you're gonna get here. It's exactly the same stylized world, magical mystery tour of stupid coincidences, beautifully drawn, weird and wacky, but overall no real substance. Now I know a lot of people are gonna give me absolute crap over this, because there are lots of people who are huge fans of Ikuhara. Rightly so. Utena is a fantastic anime, but can he get away with directing a show which isn't Utena for once in a while? Because every show I've seen of his after Utena has basically just been Utena, just with different things. Big set pieces, with stylized animation, leading you to the same thing you already knew anyway. There's probably going to be a twist at the end, where one of them ends up being a princess to a magical mystery Kappa world, but you know what, I won't be around at that point, because I'm going to give this one a miss. If you did want to watch this one, it's airing over at Crunchyroll. And that wraps up another anime season. All in all, I thought spring was quite strong. There are some absolutely woeful shows, there are some pretty good shows which I'm going to stick with as well. There are definitely a lot of shorts which I like, and of course you got the wonderful Fruits Basket, which was well worth the wait. I'll be back in June for more previews when we come to a summer anime season, so join me then. And thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye.